So you over there going against the grain.
Look at that face.
Drinking. We were supposed to wait.
Sorry
I still waited.
Because I told you to
Only took a little sip.
Shot.
Now I gotta drink the rest because I can't be sitting here not.
God damn!
You see up there that was the I'm sorry face.
It don't need a chaser, but that shit's sitting in my chest.
It doesn't need a chaser.
Oh, both of them.
This is good. Once you chill it a little bit.
It wasn't sad. It was like a.
It was that immediate. It grabbed for a hot second. You was like, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Throw on some ice and chill it a little bit.
It does seem like it would be nice.
We're gonna use you as
This
our
is
meal.
grown woman tequila that you got to sip.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, that's a nice grown woman one.
It's just different.
Welcome to another episode, niggas. Welcome to another episode of Jada Evolving. I am one of your hostess, Chakras.
And I'm your other host, Natasha Soul.
We have a guest this week, y'all. This is the first guest on the couch. This is the first time we've recorded with a guest in this room. We off a shot of tequila. Birthday behavior.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real thing. Make sure that you watch us on YouTube. Make sure that you follow us on any podcast platform. Make sure that you rate us 5 stars because Black women deserve to be in the top 5 of these podcast charts. Now, granted, we don't care what white people have to say about us, but when you're in the top 5, you make more money, and we would like some money from this shit.
And if you are a white person that decides to listen, you might as well go ahead and cash app us. But I know y'all don't really use that, so go ahead and I'm gonna put the Venmo and the Zelle.
Yeah, handle that. It's not even like reparations or nothing, but it's just like y'all fuck with us, we fuck with y'all.
Yeah, for real.
So do us a favor.
I fuck with a couple of them.
Period. Speaking of getting money,
a bunch of them.
What you been up to, Mr. Girl? Mr. Girl right here in the middle. Mr.
Hey,
Walker
y'all, hey.
Shit.
Ooh, girl.
Mm-hmm.
So you gonna pull that out the bag?
Already out the bag.
I'm actually working on book 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a progress.
Of course.
Because I had to get the motivation to go back into doing it. But I also had to take a break because I was like, I don't have nothing to write right now, and I need to live life, so I have something to write about.
Facts.
So I had took a hiatus and been cutting up in these Twitter streets.
Mm-hmm. You do be cutting. I love her on Twitter. I'd be like, yeah, this
I am
I
a
come
menace
back for every time.
I am a menace in Twitter, and I am not sorry.
I like it.
But
introduce yourself to the people.
Yes.
Well, if you're in the Twitter streets, I go by Queen Poison, aka I'll make a poem out of you.
Period.
I talk these niggas out they draws often.
She do.
and do.
But I'm T. You might have heard my name here and there. I be chilling for real.
Absolutely.
I pop up when I feel like being seen. Other than that, I be on Twitter cutting up, and occasionally on IG cutting up.
I like it. I've known T
I don't
for.
be seeing the Instagram cut ups.
I add you to close friends.
I was getting ready to say, maybe you're not in the close friends. That's why
I gotta add her to close friends.
Now I gotta.
The amount of green bubbles.
We gonna add each other.
Nigga, the amount of green bubbles that occupy my Instagram just in general. It's like y'all must really fuck with me. Because the people be putting their innermost thoughts in these.
I like it.
No, the kink stuff that I put in the green bubbles this week.
I'd be like, God damn. I'd be like, all right.
That was fun.
Add me. Yeah, I want to see it.
I like it.
I got you out the shit.
I love it over here. I love being in the. What's our word, friend? The proximity. I love being in the proximity of certain amazing Black people. I met T. 5 years ago? I don't be doing the math correctly. 5 years ago.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah,
That's
5 years
accurate.
ago. Online. Y'all know I be meeting strangers online. And we literally kicked it off. We went to an event.
I hosted the event.
I was going to say, let's run it back a little bit. Because, we met before the event. In talking, we met. I don't even remember how we necessarily started a conversation.
I can tell you how. Okay. So, that's when I'm still cool with B.A.N. And he posted a video of you speaking about how much you enjoyed one of his episodes. And I was like, she seems nice. She's pretty. I think I would like to be her friend. And at the time, because him and I were cool, I said, well, if he thinks she's cool, she's worth getting to know.
Period.
So I think I just reached out to you, and I think I said I was motivated about your video, and it just opened up a conversation. You were sweet, you were friendly, and it just kind of went up from there. And I think once you realized how close we live to each other, we was like, oh, okay, we could actually be friends and hang out. And that's when I got thrown into the clusterfuck to not only find a venue for Love, Lust, and Badass Soul.
Yes, it was.
It was. I picked out the venue.
Very nice venue. To this day, I want that venue.
I provided the seating.
Yes, you did.
And booked the venue and got thrown into hosting.
Yes, you did.
Like, I wasn't even asked. He was just like, you're hosting. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm hosting? Like, what? I was like, okay, fine. You want me to be Superwoman? I'm going to be Superwoman. Put on this cape. All right.
You did it.
I did.
You rocked that shit. That was a good night.
That's the first time I was on a mic in front of anybody.
Which is insane to think about it, because if you think about that being your first time and then where you are is career-wise now, like, you 2 books in, photo shoots, we've traveled for work. Like, there's been a lot that has happened in the 5-year time frame. And I hate that I have to thank that nigga a little bit. I really don't like that, but
it's okay.
I'm willing to give... No, I'm not. Fuck him. You know how I feel about that.
But given our friend circles, I think we would have crossed paths eventually.
Absolutely.
And then given the fact of how close we are location-wise, I think it would have happened eventually. It's just kind of like he sped up the process a little bit.
And I think by circumstances what brought us close. Like, I think we would have been cordial. I think that we would have been great colleagues. But I don't know if we would have ever been friends if it wasn't given the background that happened. I feel like it didn't have to happen at all. But I think in that it really solidified community. Like, I think that was a huge thing, because everybody had to come together in that. And you kind of spearheaded being like, we're not doing this. Like, we're not. And me being so new to the situation and not knowing really what the fuck was going on, and it took for you and VJ to say something to me for me to even have known. And I was like, that's when... Because I've told you, I have a very tainted relationship with women and friendship, because you find that most women aren't in it to really be friends. They in it, they have ulterior motives. Either they're trying to sleep with you, or they want something that you got, or whatever. So when y'all came to me collectively, of course I got heart palpitations. I'm like, what the fuck is they getting ready to say? Like, so for you to be like, Chris, like, listen, shit ain't sweet. Like, I just want you to know, like, this shit is real. What's being said about you is real. I know how much that has to take for somebody to be able to come, because that wasn't, the information that I received was not no easy blow when I was very authentic in that matter. Like, I think that's what fucked me up the most, was like, here I am just trying to pod for real. Like, how did we get here? And you immediately was like, exactly, that's why I'm bringing it to you. Like, I'm just letting you know we nipped that shit in the bud already.
That's because in that situation, you were really innocent.
Yeah, that'd be the part that be fucking me up. Like,
and I'm an advocate for the right thing.
Yeah.
Even though it's uncomfortable, I'm still going to stand on business when it comes to the right thing. And what made it even worse was you were the second person I had to have that conversation with.
Nigga.
The first person was VJ.
Yeah.
I had to come to her, and we were still close, and we still are close.
Yeah.
And we were friends, but we were still kind of new in our friendship, just like you
very.
and I were. I think she only had like maybe a year and a half ahead of you. Mm-hmm. But from the DC show, I had to sit down with her and had a conversation like, I know you feeling him, but he trying to push up on me. And I was like, I don't want to have this conversation, but I'm not going to have you out here looking goofy.
Especially when you're trying to push up on somebody in a situation where that person is right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the mix up, to have that many people that you are either trying to sleep with or are actively sleeping with in one room, that was the boldest fucking move I have ever seen a nigga pull in my life. And to have walked away with it with all his teeth and to still have all his beard hair, that nigga did it. Atlanta was when it all came crumbling down, but DC really showed like the audacity of niggas to me. Like, that was a whole new level of audacity for me. I had never come into contact with somebody who would be that motherfucking bold ever.
Atlanta made it worse.
Atlanta was like the pinnacle.
Like, DC was like, okay, you're aware. Atlanta was like, nah, bitch, we here.
Because not only are you aware, you're actively doing it with no shame.
Can we talk about how bad the Atlanta show was, because my hands wasn't in it?
Nigga.
I didn't touch that show at all. And it was crazy because people said how much they enjoyed the DC show as opposed to the Atlanta show. And Atlanta was supposed to be bigger. And I was like, I didn't touch that at all.
Atlanta flopped real bad.
But DC showed me like, okay, I really am that bitch. I can throw some shit together.
Absolutely.
I can plan some shit. I can put some shit together and make it shake creatively.
Absolutely.
And I didn't even get paid for DC. DC was
nigga,
a free
I'm still
situation.
looking for my motherfucking money from Atlanta. All I got was the $50 from going to the liquor store.
Girl, at least you got that. I didn't get a dime.
Nigga.
Because he almost made me... So, for DC, we stayed an extra hour.
Yep.
And...
Trying to get them niggas out the building.
And I told him, I said, I'm not taking the fall for this.
Nope.
I said, you need to send that money to my PayPal now. Mm-hmm. And I said, I'm not leaving until that money's there.
Until it's there.
I said, because this is riding on my account. So, and it was crazy because when I was doing the walkthrough, like, I tried to reach him. He was unavailable for that. So, we was really going on, like...
Vibes. Like, literally. It was just a fly-by situation.
It really was. And it was like, y'all really trusted me to pick out this spot. And I'm like, I hope I don't fuck this up. But we made it work.
Yeah. I think it literally is just... I'm just thankful that all situations don't cause for, you know... That shit could have gone a lot of different ways. Like, we could have ended up falling out because of some shit like that. I've noticed how women will come to women, and it's not even like I'm coming to you as a woman, right? Because that wasn't even the situation. It's like, I'm coming to you as a friend. There are women that will believe the man over the woman. At no point could I say, well, let me go check with him. Because all the signs was there. Once you came to me, it was like filling in the gaps. There were so many gaps in between shit, and I had so many questions. For you to come in and be like, no, because this happened this day, and then this happened this day, and then remember this day when this went down, it's because of this. To have all that shit come together in one call, I felt like, I literally had felt like a building had fell on my chest because I was so new to podding. I was new to networking. I was new to being around black people that was in the same. It left a very nasty taste in my mouth. Which I think is why I'm so jaded in some situations when it come to us and the shit we be going through. Because you know me, I'm the first to be like, I don't trust none of these niggas. Especially a nigga. Like, if a man comes to Natasha and I says anything like, oh, I want to work with y'all, I want to do pump your fucking brakes.
Who referred you?
Yeah, and who over here is you trying to fuck first? Because that's what I need to figure out. Are you married? Are you happily married? Does anybody think that they married to you? Do anybody think they in a relationship with you? How professional are you? Right. How many of the people that you've collaborated with have you actually slept with? Because that's not what we over here for. We did not come into business to fuck around. And you can speak to that because
it happens way too often.
We've seen it firsthand where these men get these pods. They be married niggas and they be out of town thugging
with their ram.
Nastily. And I'm talking about, when I say nastily, friend,
nastily
raw dogging multiple bitches in a night. Like, nasty.
It happens.
Nasty.
It happens way more often than you think.
Why they don't care about that peen?
They don't care about their peen. They don't care about their wives. They don't care about their kids at home.
They
award shows, no awards. They just happy to be in the building, and the bitches is happy that they there. Like, when I tell you the level of delusion, and I know that that's something we've talked about in part, and right, like, you have to have a certain level of delusion in this, because you don't just come out the woodworks and have notoriety or any type of, you know, shit like that. But these niggas, they get one groupie and this, they dick get the tingling, they balls get the itching, and they like, I gotta fuck something new. And it's wild because it's like, nigga, you just put your first show out. But because this is new pussy, it's a new face, they jump at the opportunity, which is why, you know me, like, I be hesitant as fuck. I be reading them motherfucking emails, them DMs come through, oh, we want to work with you, oh, we want to do, what do you want?
I had looked at our DMs, and one of the people were just like, yeah, I would like to collab, and you were just like, well, you wouldn't really fit into what we talk about. And I was just like, I went to the page, I was like, yeah, like, what did you think you was about to get out of this? Like, you haven't even watched the episode if you think that you fit in over here.
You just saw opportunity, and I don't know why you see it with us, which is great. You feel me? Like, I know that we're just kind of starting off as well. However,
but don't think that we desperate to have people.
Never
that part.
Never
respect
that.
Black women.
Respect the craft in general. Like, you feel me? This shit is not no easy.
You would not
battle at all.
People would not inbox Joe Budden just off the rip thinking that they would get on.
I'm gonna be real with you, friend.
But I bet they would.
I think they would. I think that niggas have the audacity nowadays. Shit. I do. I personally think that, like, and that's why it goes
to the. That's why it goes to the that other little inbox part. That's just like
the request.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Request,
and that's where it goes. Yeah.
It's just there.
Because why? Why are you trying? What made you think that you could talk to me? That somehow be having, I'm telling you, it be having me in the house looking in the mirror like, I'm pussy? Like, what made you think that you could, like, you were so comfortable being like, I'm gonna fuck up with this one. I'm gonna request this shit. She gonna do this shit.
You ain't fuck up shit. You fucked up yourself.
You fucked up the opportunity.
Why do you think that I...
But people really think it's sweet like that. But yeah, with that conversation that me and you had, I was already like playing it over in my mind, like either she gonna take it and be receptive to it, or she gonna flip out. I said, but whatever the outcome is, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
And that's the tough thing about like friendships and honesty, especially when they're new, is
nigga.
Honesty is always key though. If you keep it 100
But
from the beginning, you're able to just continuously do
But
that.
imagine when you fall out with somebody because you
Over
told
a
the
nigga?
truth. Just because you told the truth, whether it be over a nigga or over a situation.
Yeah, it does skew your mind to say like, maybe I should start lying to bitches.
Because why? Well, how did we fall out from me telling you the truth? I'm not saying that you have to be receptive to everything that I say, but the while out, you're emotionally unintelligent. Why am I talking to you?
I mean, because I would be understanding because it made you upset. I get that. But like I said, no matter what the outcome was, as your friend, as your genuine friend, I'm a keep it 1,000 with you. I'm not going to lie to you. For what? I'm not going to have nobody play in your face because I don't play about you.
And as a real ass bitch, that's why I respected it so much, because I was like, from like for real, like from one true ass person to another, I would have done the same fucking thing. The minute that I would have peeped shit, I would have been like, hold the fuck up, like something's not right here. I just remember how thank God for growth, because now that you're sitting here, friend, and we talking about this, I was so fucking stupid. Like, I'm thinking about when we were sitting in the bar and that bitch was rubbing my foot. Like, I'm really like over here thinking about how fucking stupid I was. Like, I'm so thankful for you, because you really swooped in and was like, stop being stupid.
And he was on some creep shit that night because he had all his joints there,
all of them,
and I didn't know he was flirting with other women that we're close to.
Yes,
and we, have networked with. And it was times where he was like, I guess, using me as a scapegoat.
Yes.
And as a barrier. Mm-hmm. So, other women wouldn't cause a scene and swing on him. Yeah. So he's standing behind me, eating off my plate, trying to take sips of my drink. And
playing
I'm like,
cute.
You didn't put in on this.
Playing cute.
Mm-hmm. Because, yes, he's attractive.
Very. That's what got me.
But still ain't shit.
Not. When I tell you.
At all.
That ain't.
When I tell you, it's so bad that if the full, like, this is one of the full stories, like, we had to tell on Patreon. Like, that's how the amount of shit that was coming out after the fact, we could have a documentary. Like, we could have a docuseries and every woman have her own episode, because it is wild, the shit that he was pulling. I'm talking about financial shit, like money shit. I'm talking about marriage, like forging paperwork, child support, like it. And of course, it doesn't have anything to do with us per se, but to be calling somebody your friend, right? To be celebrating birthdays and doing shit with them and traveling, getting on planes for people, and you dogging bitches out. And it's not no little ass dog either. Like, you got lawyers and shit involved. Like, you doing some shit that's...
Yeah. Had women convinced that they were in whole relationships with him.
That bitch was falling out. She was crashing out in the street. In the back roads of Atlanta, Georgia. She was in the middle of the street. Fucked up, collar around her neck.
Oh, I remember that one.
And he think that he's gonna get a recommendation out of me? He is fucking stupid. That bitch walking around cloak on, just lost. She's like, friend, calm down. She was
fine too.
She was very fine. Bitch with the Popeyes box. She was like, I'm gonna go ahead and go. And we just drunk in the kitchen off a bottle of Hennessy. Like, we don't know what the fuck's going on. Like,
we really just sitting there watching shit just unfold.
Crash out.
When I say Atlanta was like
the pinnacle, it was the thing.
It was the pimple busting.
Yes, it was.
DC was like I got it. I got it. It's right there. Atlanta was like, nope, this joint is at the head, and it just busted and left a scar.
And I'm talking like gross. Like, how can I put this without putting too much? People's addresses were being leaked. Like, before doxing was a thing, he was doxing bitches for calling him a spade. For calling him out on his shit and saying, what you're doing is wrong. He said, bitch, I got one for you. I'm going to leak your address. And then tried to perpetrate like she stole his credit card information. That's how insane this nigga was. That's why I was like, to ever have fucked you is really like, I want my pussy back. Like, I want to repossess the sex we had. Because, like, bro, what is you doing?
Whole sociopath.
Nigga, I had to really, like, I think that was also the start of, like, knowing about spiritual cleansings and how you had to be very particular, because Don't get me wrong, that was a very confident stage in my life too.
Yeah.
But I was very ignorant to a lot of shit, and I wasn't doing that shit no more. Like I
think you kind of needed it to grow.
Absolutely.
That was like that wake up call, like, girl, like, get it together.
I was 25, he was 32. Why are we doing this? That should have been the shit right there. But he was with it. I was with it. Like, first, that was I'm fresh out of a relationship. You the first fine nigga, like, in a situation where I've been fucking on the same dick for years. Now, this coochie is free to do what it want. Let's run these miles up on this bitch. You feel me? Like, let's do it. So, it was nothing but space and opportunity, but I didn't know that it would be the thing that really changed my life. I would not be sitting behind this microphone if it was not for me dealing with that nigga. I just know it wouldn't. And I'm a firm believer in that. I would have gone the Christian route. Like, I would have been would have married a pastor, probably would have had a couple kids. Like, I really believe that if I had not had that 1 year of wilding the fuck out, I would have still had like this weird Christ consciousness on my spirit, because that was that interim moment where I had to make a choice. And I was like, I'm gonna just choose to wild the fuck out. I was teetering the line. I was like, oh, let me go be whole. Let me go be of the word. But the whore in me was like, nah, bitch, absolutely not. And I'm thankful for that, because like,
was the angel and the devil, and the devil was
and the
big
devil
as
won.
fuck.
That devil was turkey. She was like, bitch, you know you want to. And I was like, hold on, that be
Like,
kind
that
of
you
hard.
look fun over
Yeah,
there.
that be kind of hard, nigga.
Nah, outside is definitely fun as fuck.
Yeah, I do feel for niggas though, because like, y'all be outside and I be seeing the outside situation, and I'm like, this shit look like a
movie.
bar fight. Like, this
Is a dumpster fire. Anybody that's single right now, I do not wish this on us. I don't.
It's gotta be tough, man.
I don't. That's why I stay hidden.
Yeah.
And pop up when I feel like
You
being
gotta say.
seen, because it's crazy.
Out the fucking way.
Yeah, with that whole situation, like, he started talking about you crazy, and I was just like, hold the fuck up. Like, that's my friend.
My whole thing is, what you talking to me crazy for? And we vibing. You on my line.
You was
heavy.
But he was trying to make it seem like you was pushing up on him.
When the nigga called me a groupie, I swear to God, I almost drove 6 hours to fuck him up. Like, real shit. I was getting ready to get in the car.
We still
groupie
can.
how?
We still can, because that's disrespectful.
Because when we talked about it, I said, nah, let me straighten this nigga out. Because I'm like, if he my friend, I'm going to be honest. That's my gift and my curse, is honesty.
Yeah.
And if you my friend and I know you want like some bullshit, I'm like, nah, you want bullshit, like, fix that shit.
Yeah.
You know, your drawers is out. Tuck it.
Yeah. Real shit. It was the weird dynamic of telling you, like, this woman is obsessed with me, and I would go days without speaking to him, and he'd be like, oh, well, we just not speaking now? So it's like, really to know that that's what you're doing on the other side when I'm literally ignoring you because I feel like things are weird. And you texting me like, well, what's going on with us? And I'm like, what you mean? Oh, no, it's just like, I haven't talked to you, and you're not going to, because you're the one being funny. You're the one acting weird. But if you're supposed to be my future wife, why is you acting like that? Nigga, but you're married. You left that part out. You're married in the house with your wife and your 4 children, one of which is not hers. That's the thing. You gotta, once you fuck me over, you know it's up and it's stuck. Because now I'm in your business. But if I'm going to mind my business, I'm going to let the shit come out as it come out. You feel me? Because I'm going to trust you. But the minute that you break your trust with me, it's up and it's stuck. So to know that that's what you was hiding from me, and then you lied about having a vasectomy, and then you lied about a lot, nigga. You lied about a whole lot.
I ain't know about the vasectomy part. That's news to me.
You see what I'm saying?
Bitch.
You see what I'm saying?
Not you busting down people and you ain't have one.
And you ain't really had one. Telling people they're going to be the future mother of your children. And you meant that. Because you was shooting clubs up.
Yikes.
Was shooting up them
on
clubs.
A bike.
You feel me? That's why I'm just like, yo, thank God for growth. Because to have had been caught in that, nigga.
Oh, you really would have cleared the road.
Nigga, I really would have been. I would have had a mugshot. Like, I really would have had a mugshot. I really would have, like, put that nigga not down, but like I would have bust his kneecaps out of something.
Like one of them niggas on your shirt.
I would have did it for the trap, cause like, yo, like, for real, it wouldn't have been nothing saving that nigga. Like, y'all wouldn't have been able to get me off of him. Yeah. It's one thing to embarrass me, but it's another thing to put me in a situation that's permanent embarrassment. Like, walking around, and I mean this wholeheartedly, but when you walk around as somebody's baby mother and you had the opportunity to not have to be in that situation, That's what be fucking me up. I have nothing against single moms. You feel me? Do what you do. But when a nigga is proving to you that this is not the situation and you try, I can fix him. Nah, nigga, the first time he fucked up, I said, oh, there's no fixing. This is a demon.
Were there any babies made out of this situation?
Not that we know.
Not that we know.
Not that we know.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, not from him. The other bitch ass nigga, that was the whole situation.
It was another bitch ass nigga.
Ooh, it was a group of a collection, if you will, like friend, Pokemon cards.
If we have time for a Patreon today, we'll let Freedom ring on Patreon. I'll let that bitch sing.
Damn, you ain't tell me about the other niggas.
Oh, baby, there's stories to tell. T and I can sit here all day. We could be here till the sun go down with stories of 1 year of major travel for work. Like, just networking alone. The situations that we were in was enough to go, I don't want to do this shit no more.
Understood.
But sometimes, like, just, we would literally flies on the walls in most situations, just watching, like, oh. And
the thing I love is, like, we have this dynamic now, too, friend, but, like, because we would stay together in, like, Airbnbs or hotel rooms, so shit would go down, and we oblivious. The minute we get back to him, we'd be like, bitch, got a cup, put a bonnet on. I'd be like, bitch, put a cup, because you know, did you see what happened, ho? You saw when his wife walked in, bitch. You saw when the girlfriend came in, ho? Like, we be on it. And it's worse.
Such and such in the red, such and such in the black.
Don't let BJ be around, because BJ come with the wine. BJ like, bitch, did you see? Like, child, oh my God.
And he would have on his do-rag on his bonnet.
That's the thing that I love about BJ the most. I can't wait for you to meet BJ in October. The thing that I love about BJ the most is him and his wife are one and the same, right? Like, there's a true friendship dynamic with him, and he's really like a brother. Because when he come into situations, one, he's very protective. Like, he's the overseer of all this shit. He gonna make sure you're good. But there is this, like, homegirl quality to him where he come in with, like, the beard oil and the do-rag, and he be like, sis, did you sit? Cut. She came in there with that motherfucking ashy ass motherfucking feet, bitch. And the motherfucker, I said, now, bitch. And it's funny because he's from Michigan. So he got that, like, that Michigan swag to him, nigga. Like, it's got that, like, that drawl on it. Oh, my God. He be like, my baby. I'm like, yo, like, nigga.
He look like he should permanently be in Cartier glasses at all times.
All the fucking time. It's, oh, my God. It's... And when that nigga get to calling niggas a spade, BJ has a wordplay that like T is an author, but like BJ
that nigga's
is like
vocabulary, his vernacular does it for me every time.
It's his analogies, the way that he talks, just his overall is something about him. He's put it this way, he's the calmer male version of myself, and that's why we get along so well. Because he's like my brother from another mother. Like, we clicked immediately. When he get to talking, everybody shuts the fuck up.
Facts.
He's a soft-spoken man. I heard BJ raise his voice one time, and I didn't even hear him raise his voice. He had to come to me and say, like, sis, I already handled it. I had to raise my voice, but you feel me? Like, it got done.
In regards to that band,
like, and that's the thing that I enjoyed about BJ the most, because BJ was like, listen, if I gotta yell, like, nigga, you gonna hear me, and that's all it took. Because once BJ said what he said, the situation was over. Like, that's how clear it was. It was like, nigga, I'm telling you, like, no, these my people, and you not ready to step to them like that. Like,
the fact that he had to step in after I stepped in.
It was she's just overreacting that fucked me up a little bit. To say that you, out of all people, are Taurus, the most grounded sign, is insane to me.
Y'all haven't seen me turn up yet. That's the crazy part. Anytime y'all see me, I'm like chill, cool, calm, collected, reserved. I usually don't let myself get past annoyance.
Yeah.
Felt.
And if I feel like I'm going to turn up, I'm like, 1 second, let me put a pin in that. Let me walk off for a minute. I'm going to come back.
I feel that.
So what made me step in the ring was when he was saying all the bullshit, and I could tell you was about to cry.
Oh, yeah.
And you was like emotional. I said, nah.
I be trying not to wear my feelings on my sleeve, but I am a child at heart. Like, I real life am a softie. Don't hurt my feelings, and everybody get to keep their teeth. Like, everybody get to keep all their blood, stay in their body. Right. No bullets are shed. Like, we are fine. But the minute that you make me cry, now I feel like my life is in danger because you hurt my feelings. I'm a workplace shooter now. Now it's bad.
Yeah, and once you cried, I said, oh, no, I don't play about you. I don't.
Because I be trying to figure out, like, what, even in situations with us, you be like, friend. And I'd be like, what I do?
And I'd literally be like, you did nothing. I'd be like, people are assholes.
What I do, bro? I be chill. And I'm so glad that somebody else is here to say it. Because I think people be thinking like, oh no, like her friends just be covering for her.
No, she really don't be doing shit.
Chilling. People think that somebody this animated and this like in the corner and this confident, like it's a facade.
No, nigga.
This is just her. For real. Mm-hmm. I'm literally like, I be chilling. When I say that I fuck with something, I fuck with it. When I pay homage to somebody, when I'm giving compliments all day long, when I'm affirming niggas, this is me on a daily fucking basis. So I can understand how that's weird to people.
Even before we became friends, I knew you were chill. I just thought you were serious. But I was just like,
nah, she goofy as shit.
No.
I
mean, now
I laugh at funerals. Like I real life will find. I do. Like if somebody weird crooked in their casket, I'm gonna.
You saw that nigga in that casket?
I'm gonna adjust it. I'm be like, there you go, girl, because they had you looking crazy. You feel me? Like I just
no, but yeah, even before we were friends, I was just like, yeah.
But
she chill, she calm. She
with
cool,
both of y'all, like who y'all were when I met both of y'all, it's been consistent. Who the person that showed up is still that person. Same. Anytime I see either one of y'all,
when it comes
now,
to
you're opening up more.
Yes,
and
it takes time.
Don't worry, she opening up for me too.
I get it.
I was about to say I do that to everybody. Like, my therapist said stop doing that shit, and I'm just like, but niggas be weird. Like I can't show because I start telling people deep dark thoughts, and they be like looking at me like, are you okay? I'm totally fine.
Mm-hmm. I know who to bring around. Like I know when to mix my friend groups. Like I know who to bring around who and when maybe because certain people relate to things differently. Like I know that y'all have common interests, whether it be literature, whether it be just being black women, black men, anime. Just that black woman magic in general. Like y'all have things in common. So I can be like, oh, I'm going to dinner with T, or oh, I'm going to dinner with Natasha. Like I can bring my friends together versus being like, oh no, I can't bring that bitch along with that. Like I'm just not that type of person. Community is so important to me. If I can't have this, for instance, my engagement. All of my friend groups were blended. Yeah. All of my friend groups were together. I prefer that. Yeah. Versus being like, oh, well, I can only go out with this friend that day. I can only go out with my friend that day. I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
That's stressful.
It is.
Like, you should want to be able to, like, have your friends, like, co-mingle and co-mix and coexist, and it'd be a time.
Yeah, because I don't want to have to code-switch between my niggas either.
When we did the game show, you and the two other people that I'm close to, those are my friends. Yeah. That's my friend group. I wish you would have came out. But like that's who I fuck with. Like
it's a whole voyage for me to come out this way.
Nigga. But see, that's the thing, like to know that your friends will make the track for you, like there's a big difference in when you have like a homegirl and when you got a real fucking homie. Like when you got a homegirl. Like I got some people that are acquaintances and then I got my ride or die niggas. Like I'm going to make sure that these people are part of my challenges. I'm going to make sure when they're part of my blessings. And I don't even have to ask them whether or not they're interested in coming, or the minute that I post it, or if I text them and I'm like, hey, I just got engaged, or hey, I just had this going on, or hey, this is life. Like, I remember when my great-grandfather passed away. When my great-grandfather, y'all was the one calling me, sending me flowers, making sure I was good. Like, that is a big fucking thing to me versus somebody being like, damn, sorry for your loss. And now that I think about it, friend, situation from not too fucking long ago, where was this hoe when the shit went down? Wasn't that not their funeral? You see what I'm saying? So I peep shit.
It's clearing.
It's starting to come together. You feel me?
Clearing for you, yeah.
Friend, I'm just saying.
I just don't like when my friends are dealing with shit, and like, of course people can deal with shit at the same time. Yeah. But it's like, you make space for your friends and they make space for you. Like, why is it always like you always got the toughest shit going on and you can't make space for nobody else? Like, that's fucking shit. Crazy. Like, and I'm not even trying to trauma dump, even though that is a part of friendship. Like, you just be like, damn, like, I got some fucked up shit. Me too. Like, all right, we finna spill the tea. But then we keep moving. Like, we're there for each other. We show up for each other. Like, but why the fuck a struggle competition? Why the fuck you gotta be the main one? Like, all right, well, I'm not struggling that hard, so you can get the fuck on. Like,
I saw a video earlier today where the girl was saying that if you find yourself in friendships with women that are very male centered, they will never be a good friend to you. And it made me think about when I have had friends who were male centered. Like, that's all the fuck they cared about. They weren't good friends. They weren't. Like, it's always a competition. Always got to make sure, like, it's, well, what you wearing? But not because you want to match or because you like,
because I definitely be like, what are you wearing? Because I'm like, how dressed up do I need to be?
You said,
or can I wear leggings to this? Okay, cool.
And she was saying it's different in those situations because she's not trying to check to see what you wearing so that she can gauge it.
Yeah.
She's trying to make sure that she looks better than you.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
That's crazy.
But
Right.
That's how I be. I don't understand it. But the minute that she started talking about it,
you were like, oh, shit.
I started peeping shit just like even in TikToks as I'm still scrolling. I'm like, damn, like these bitches. Sometimes women don't be friends for real. Like they know of each other.
You can see the body language that I like, even in
Back
like videos,
yeah.
the videos that people be posting and you see all their friends and the like side eyes that people be giving each other in videos and the main friend don't be peeping that shit. I be feeling so bad. I be like,
it be their birthday and they be doing the trend of like, I think so and so gonna be the drunkest. Oh, it's so and so and I'm the baddest bitch and I'm gonna be like, bro, are you good? You cool?
Even though we are gonna do one of those in Gatlinburg,
but we're not the type to be like, and that even about that group of people. Nobody in that group of people is like, oh, you's a bitch ass nigga. I'm better than you. Fuck you, nigga.
Oh,
like
no.
It's not a competition. Like
sometimes it's like you a bitch ass nigga in this moment because why the fuck would you say
but
that?
But again, we even having a town hall meeting, it was to get everything out the way. It was because everybody was like emotional. Mm-hmm. When you first get into a friend group, you don't know how to gauge emotions. You don't necessarily know when it's satire, when it's sarcasm. So you have to get to know people. Yeah. So in that moment, that kind of solidified that group of people where it was like, yo, we really care about each other because we could have fell out. It could have been a situation where even people that weren't involved, it was like, well, then fuck y'all and fuck everybody. But real life niggas was like, we not doing this. We're not. Like, we're going to get to the bottom of what's happening here because clearly there's a disconnect. I love when friends can be like, there's a disconnect. Not we beefing. There's a disconnect. Yeah. There's a huge difference.
Even when friends grow apart, that happens too.
It should never be beef.
Right. I think it's like people are just hanging on to friendships for the longevity rather than actually learning the people that they're actually friends with. Learning how to show up for the people that they're friends with. Like, oh, I think this would be something they'll appreciate rather than actually learning their friends' love languages.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you want to keep the friends that have been there for a really long time because it's like, oh, that's been my ace. That's been my... But it's like, no.
But that's just longevity.
Yeah.
What's longevity if it doesn't have any growth in it?
Yeah.
What's longevity if they're just around just to be around?
Or only there when it's when it's good. Like when shit bad, niggas is nowhere to be seen. Or when it's not even when it's bad, but like when it's nothing to do. The same way I could go to either one of y'all houses or you can come to mine. We don't say shit to each other. We just in the same space.
Sit on the couch and be on our phones.
We're fine. Versus always having to have something to talk about. Oh, bitch, you don't want to do nothing. You don't want to go nowhere. You don't want to be
No, I'm a born ass bitch. What the fuck?
I just want to
You knew that when you met me. I'm not about to start popping out just because I'm with you.
Yeah, I can hit you up and be like, hey, girl, you home? You know, can I come over?
Yeah.
You want me to just bring over some treat or bring over a bottle? Mm-hmm. You hungry? Did you eat? Yeah. Like, can I bring you something?
A friend that ask you if you motherfucking ate is a godsend because I be the one cooking for friends and shit. So it is very refreshing the fact that I've ate from both of y'all. Like, to make sure, like, I've had a home cooked meal. It feels good. You know, like, you know, I won't be hungry. You know, I like when I know that when I go to somebody's house and my stomach is growling that
they can whip up.
They're gonna feed me, and I'm not gonna be the weird one to be like, "Oh no, I'm not hungry." Actually, now that you mention it, I am. Like, I'm so glad that you was already whipping something up in there.
I am the friend that's gonna order food over cooking, but I will cook if need be.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely like the big mama friend. I'm gonna make sure you eat and drink something.
But T be making intricate shit. Like, she'd be like, "Let me make this."
That's
crab,
why I don't cook because I'ma think too hard, and then we already high, so I'm just like,
it comes to her real easy. Though, but with T, it comes so easy. Like, she don't even think to order nothing. She be like, "Oh, you said you hungry? You got the munchies? Let me go ahead and make this Alfredo real quick from scratch."
I don't be having groceries. That's the issue.
I
be having snacks. I got
food
snacks
in her house. It's not, and it's, you know how people got the house where it's always like the snack house or like the ready, like the ingredient. She's an ingredient house.
I want to have an ingredient house,
but the ingredients be intricate. Like, why do you just have this in your house? Like, you know how you always got like shit to make cucumber salad. Like, you got gochujang in your house.
Yeah,
who the fuck just got gochujang in your house?
She
got. That's what I'm saying.
It's not me. It's her.
And she be having like. I
got all the Asian spices and seasonings.
Now I need to go to your house and just run.
I got the hoisin. I made turkey meatballs the other night and we ain't had no barbecue sauce. I was like, hoisin,
You see what I'm saying?
sriracha, this, that, and the third. Or
And it worked. That's what I'm saying. You know
and
you
put some
gonna
broccoli
eat.
in that bitch because
I
I
just know
need
you
a
gonna eat.
vegetable.
I just want to diversify my palate and see what's in your pantry.
That's what I'm saying. I
got
just
you.
want to go. Sometimes you gotta go to niggas' houses and just raid their pantry.
Like, what she got up in here? Oyster sauce? Okay. You got fish sauce in your house, don't you?
I do.
See? That's what I'm talking about. You know it's
I got
a good
all the
ass
Trader
thing.
Joe's. I got the Green Goddess. I got the everything seasoning.
You got feta in your house too, don't you?
Not right now.
See?
But when I was on my Greek salad kick,
Oh, yeah.
hell yeah. Which
I
is about to
love-
come back right back up.
I got intricate ingredients in my house is because, for one, I'm a foodie.
Yeah.
Two, I like charcuterie boards and I make them often.
wanna
She,
start
now
making
one thing she
those.
gonna make is a charcuterie board. T
I
gonna
used
the
to make my
charcuterie board.
own.
And three, I'm bougie.
Yes.
I am bougie.
Between
at
you
heart.
and me, I can always trust that when
bougie.
we on vacation, if there's an Airbnb, I'm getting a fruit bowl and I'm getting me a breakfast sandwich.
love a
I'm
fruit bowl.
guaranteed
Me?
a fruit bowl, and D gonna make a turkey, bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel that hits so motherfucking hard, and she gonna get the beef bacon for her man, and that's on period. That's how I be
beef
fed.
bacon.
Of the bougie of our friends, it's definitely me, D,
For sure.
Steph,
Absolutely.
and Hype.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Stephanie's always going to come with a bottle of champagne all the time. The
Prosecco.
life architect is always going to have
It's going to be Prosecco.
Always.
Specifically.
And Hype is always going to have a word. She's always going to have a word. And she's always going to have a shot. She's going to have a shot for you. You better. She's going
A
to.
word and a shot. I
If
like
you
that
need.
combination.
Because she's so New York. If you need somebody to. Hype, can you just cuss him the fuck out for me? Like, not even to his face. Let me just tell you the situation. Can you hype me up enough to cuss him the fuck out? Give me a nice description. She'd be like, that motherfucking meatball head, nasty lip, thrush tongue head. I'd be like, yes.
You are not lying.
She got the New York, like, and she's so New York with it, like bitch ass nigga, and she mean it. Like, oh my God.
And dare you to step out of line otherwise.
Ooh.
She will. You talk about me airing out a motherfucking room. She come in shooting, okay, and then put the gun away and goes, okay. So what was we doing?
But the thing is, with Hype, when she love you, she love you.
Absolutely,
And you feel the love. Like,
absolutely.
y'all think I'm a good hugger. Hype
She does give good.
is a hugger.
Is she coming to the way?
No, it's. If I could get everybody to come, I need to do like a separate wedding just for my friends. Like, I need to have a space
We just need
where
to go out.
just for my support circle. Maybe do it in New
Both of
York.
them in Jersey.
Yeah, they're in Jersey now. I'm willing to take the trip up to
Listen,
Jersey.
I'm fucking with
just tell me where I need to
I was about
turn
to
in my
say.
permission slip and money.
Literally.
That's how
ain't
Gatlinburg was
never-
going down. Elle was like, I will fly into BWI if y'all want to get me from the airport, and then we could just make our way on the road. Like, it
Is
works
she
out.
catching the train?
I don't know what. She might take the
she
train
said
up. She train, plane, automobile. Just come
We
to
just
fuck
need
on.
her to get there early. So
Look, can we just catch these Southwest rapper reward sales and just rag up
Yes.
so we can use them for future
$59?
flights?
But where they be going though? Because I be looking and they don't really be $59. Where y'all be finding the $59 deals at? Like where
Well,
they
places
be
that
going?
we
gotta
don't
look
go,
at
like
the list.
Wichita, Kansas, Tennessee.
Don't play, 'cause
I go to Tennessee.
Let's
We
find
go to Tennessee.
let's find something to do in Wichita, Kansas. They like niggas, but do they like
Certain
niggas?
areas.
Because that's what I need to
But
know.
my trick, I wait till like they do the rapper reward sale and then just buy a whole bunch of points and just use them for tickets later.
Yeah, that's how I be getting on. Like T be like, I got 50,000 points. You got somewhere you need to be. You can just go here and I'll use the points to go to, like real life.
Look at me
real
over
life.
here waiting to get my credit up, trying to get one of their damn credit cards.
No, just
when
buy
I
the
can
points.
just get
That
the
T
damn
put me on
points.
to that shit.
I
It's
do
just
got
buy
a
the
Southwest
points.
credit card actually.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, Klarna. You
Yep.
can use Klarna for Southwest flights.
And you could use oh my god, what's the black owned one? I'm gonna put it in the bio, like I'm gonna put it down here. They also break up the trip. They'll do your flight and your hotel, and they'll break it down into 4 payments. It's a black owned business.
I need that expeditiously.
Yeah,
for
it's
Ford.
saved. I got it saved to my desktop. I'll send it to y'all when I get home. They will literally have you like calculate the amount of the trip, whether or not they can like do the approved. Same thing. Like it's literally the same thing as Klarna, but they break it up into 4 or 6 payments. But they front the entire fucking thing.
I know that's right.
Yeah, it's
know
I
that's
found
right.
them. My mama found. I told y'all my mama be sending me everything. My mama found them on Instagram, and she was like, "You could probably use this before I used it. I never used it, but I've sent it to multiple people, and they're like, girl, that shit was a godsend because this shit was getting ready to cost
They
me
need to
$2,000
give
up
you a
front.
code or something.
You know me, I just be
I'm gonna need for them to sponsor y'all so they can give a promo code.
nigga. I'll send an email. You know me. I'm famous. I'll send a motherfucking email.
A Taurus will research, won't we?
In
will
a
have an
heartbeat.
answer.
Oh shit, that's my rising sign. So yeah, that makes sense.
So,
Me in the Discord picking out people's outfits. I was just like, I got you.
my big
Listen.
3.
I was in there.
My
I was in
fucking,
there doing the mother. I was
my
like,
God.
I am a
was it?
clothing designer today.
Who was
You
it?
want
Lex.
this one? You like that? Okay, cool.
Lex said it yesterday. You wasn't even in there yet. Lex was like, because I was like, I ordered my clothes already for G-Berg, because that's what Charlamagne called it.
G-Berg?
She's like, in the motherfucking Berg, nigga. We down at G-Berg, nigga. I was
It's
like,
just
yeah.
like Charlotte was a click tour.
Yeah, we was on the clip tour. We was on the
CLT
clip tour.
click tour.
Period. I was like, I got my clothes already, and Lex was like, I'm about to order my. She was like, cause Tasha gave me an outfit, and I'm gonna be looking like a good whore. I said, I like it. I love it.
I can't wait until I'm gonna be like, and I did that, and I
put
did
that together.
that.
Yes, get
Can't
the
wait until
photos.
Gouda get his shit. He was
Big
like, I already
Gouda.
got half of this. I was like, you just need the vest then and the
Period.
shoes. I got you.
We're gonna do like a cow people night. We said cowgirl night, but we're gonna do a cow people night.
So y'all doing the Cowboy Carter night?
Literally for
In a
real.
sense. Except for Nolan ass
What's he doing?
asshole. He said he not doing it.
That's because he's from Arkansas.
And he wanted to be like his birthday trip, so he like, I don't have to do that.
Classically Libra energy.
When we, but I'm with the shits. It's because he a man.
It's because he's a man. It's that Libra man. I told you, any male version of any sign is where you go.
You
I get
always
it.
gotta go the fuck against the grain.
My big 3 is
Crazy
spicy as fuck.
What
You
is
do
it?
got a spicy
What is
big
it?
3.
My sun is Taurus. My moon is Aries.
Eh,
My rising is Scorpio.
I don't really fuck with Aries no more. It took one.
That's all it
It
took.
took one.
It left
I was
a
just like, you're
nasty
weird.
taste.
You're weird.
But I'm sitting there.
I'll probably try another one in the future, but right now I'm just like, you just weird.
But my Scorpio rising surprisingly makes sense.
It does. No, it does. It definitely does.
But I be sitting there, I was like,
I can see the Scorpio rising definitely makes sense from the Twitter.
Yo, 100, don't it? It's like now I get it. Now
I feel
get
like
it.
my Sag be coming out. That's my moon.
You want me past this bottle?
Yes. We're not getting sponsored by them, but whatever.
No.
Did you want more?
I'm gonna send an email.
I
yeah.
got you.
I'll go ahead and pass this because my hand is a little slippery.
Oh shit! I got both of us now.
I'm gonna send the email. T, what you got going on? What you got coming up other than
Is that
writing books
a
and
lot?
shit? No, that's
Oh, no,
good.
okay,
That's about
cool.
the same.
Shoot, I'm trying to be at the cons and travel next year.
Yeah.
That's the goal. I'm prepping this year to travel next year. Cause I got a wedding to go to next summer.
I need to get my shit together for that too.
Oh, cause you know that deposit coming up.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I need to get on my Zoom and stop playing.
Oh, I'm glad you reminded me about that because I almost forgot, girl.
Yeah.
It's the 18th.
The 18th, yeah.
Okay. Is that my family's trying to plan our international trip?
Cause
I
y'all
like
do one every
families
year.
that do that.
We didn't do one this year,
They be
but
Shout out
sexy
to the
though. Like
families that do that
they be
shit.
sexy between her mama, and them cousins. They be sexy in them photos. I be seeing them. She got this big ass hat she be wearing. I be like, come on now
Okay,
with
got the
fit.
sun hat.
it's a big floppy sun hat, but it's
love
like
it.
African print, and
And
it's all
listen,
these different colors.
And mama thick like cold grits. Okay,
Our whole
And
family-
she be putting them fits on. I be like, hold on, mama, hold on.
Look,
had
the
to sneak
bathing
on
suit
one
she
of
be
these.
having.
We might
You
need
know
to
I got a
sneak
thing
on
for
one
your
of
mama
these.
because she already light skinned like that. You
You
already know I
love
got
you
a
some
thing.
mamas.
I
You
love
just like your husband.
Like,
right?
love somebody
You
mama.
just like your husband.
I am
Take me and make me a red bone, and you got my mama.
literally.
And she-
Literally.
And she done got some more tattoos since the last time you seen her.
Her mama lit though. Like that's my
Mama
thing. Like
with
mama is
tattoos.
lit. When we was at her sipping paint for her birthday, we was at your cousin's house, right? Between the uncle, the cousin, and mama, nigga, we was lit. We lit, and it wasn't even our fault. Like it was them. They was like, cause y'all ain't drinking enough for us, nigga. What? Go get you another plate, and I'm gonna pour this in your drink, nigga. What? Yes, pop. Come
And
on,
my
let's
mama
party.
smoked.
Yes, mama be lit. I'm telling you,
Like, they shouldn't have made Maryland recreational
cause
They should have. Yes, they should have. It was the best.
They did
It's
they
been
big
very
one.
calm.
because the
It's
way
been chill,
we
and
be
I
at-
appreciate everybody that partakes.
we'll hit
chill
the
your
dispensary when you
asses
come
down.
over.
Oh, absolutely.
Because there's one up the street from my house.
Absolutely.
It's several on the way to my house.
I'm coming too.
She also has a drive-through liquor store close to her shit too.
We have several
Yeah.
drive-through
I
liquor
know.
stores.
I might know about the one.
When I pulled up and Poppy was like, "What you need?" I said, "Hold up, for real? Like you going to just hand it to me through the window? I ain't bet."
That's because I live in
'Cause the
Charles
one-
County.
The
Charles.
one Libra that I was going to, it was PG in
Yeah.
that Bowie PG area. It was one right down the street
All
from her
the good
house.
shit is
That
out
sound
there.
like South Bowie to me.
Yeah.
I used to live in Bowie.
What's it like out there now? Like in like the whole PGDC area, because they said it's getting bad out there.
So
Ghetto, I should say.
They basically are pushing all of us out into the outskirts.
Yeah.
So and between those and people that work remotely and people that work for the government, like the ones who got a little bit of money, they went and bought houses out Charles County. So if they didn't push them out to like Waldorf, La Plata,
Not Waldorf.
yeah. Because that's right outside of Brandywine, so that's where the PG Charles County line hit. So if they didn't get pushed there, they got pushed out Woodbridge.
What's happening like creatively out there? I just say a bunch of rappers and shit now. Like that be my thing. Are they doing open mic nights and shit out there?
I couldn't tell you because I have been out the loop for almost a year and a half.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I'm just now getting back in the loop. I actually went to a show. Shout out to Brittany. She got us tickets to see Rudy Francisco.
You were saying that, yeah.
Girl, when I say I went to that show and boohoo cried.
For real?
And when have you ever seen me cry?
Right. Like probably once in the entire time we've been friends.
I was in there emotional, and I was like, I didn't know how much I needed to be in that space of creativity until I was there.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because like I'm expecting somebody else to like take the tickets, but he was there taking tickets, like scanning and yep, he was the first face you saw when you went in the space.
That's it. I love to see creative people setting the tone for creativity. Like this is not an easy space to be in. Like it's you pioneer a lot, nigga. Like
so years ago when I was like doing my own shit, before Just Mike had got on the conversation shit, I went to 2 of his shows and he was the one at the door. Like he was out there talking to people and shit.
Because I hate the word humble,
I still have his
beginnings.
When I posted the story of his book and he signed my shit, like his hugs and the other dude that he would bring, those are the most memorable hugs that I remember. Like
shout out to them. I love the idea of like,
and he was doing that shit way before.
That's what I'm saying. Like I just love to see people's progress in this creative space. Like there are people who I've been following for years who haven't done shit. You feel me? But then you follow people who have been, you feel me, like doing shit, and then you like, damn, nigga, like you really on it.
You was really out the mud with that shit.
So it's like you gotta follow the niggas who are doing something. Because to your point, I do remember. I've never been to their shows ever, but I remember when he was just a face, like literally, like just a nigga making posts on Instagram,
talking about his ex all the
fucking time, and it was comical at a point. But then it was like this shit kind of sad. But
then
he monetized and then recognized the self-awareness in that, like in that breakup, to take that and to develop this career of helping black people be more emotionally intelligent in relationships. I like tonight's conversation. I do like that panel of people because they're not having that like 50-50 conversation. They like, but why your 50 ain't big? You feel me? As big as her 50. Like, let's check. I like those conversations where they be like, hold on, nigga, you may be a bitch ass nigga real quick. Like, let's.
They be pulling up on each other.
For
They be
real.
like, no, that we not gonna let that slide.
Yeah,
especially when they have like other guests that haven't been on yet.
I like the accountability across
the one
board,
dude that was on
man.
there that I don't like everything that he's on. I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But when they had him on there, and they was just like, but no,
Like that nigga with the braids.
No, he's dark skinned.
Because I can't stand that nigga.
He's dark skinned and he got fucked up hairline.
Damn.
And I'm just like, y'all
Is it
should have
Derek
known.
Jackson?
No, he's cool.
Derek Jackson.
His words are cool. What he does outside of that, I don't like.
I can't stand that nigga.
Nah, I had to fall off after the whole.
I have unfollowed him and blocked him. The way he speaks, I be like, damn, you would have never thought that you was a bitch ass nigga.
Now you know how we felt in the situation with the bitch ass.
Listen.
Like,
Do I follow him? No. Do I support that man? No. What he says,
We
is
discovered
great,
the
but
bands.
yo,
so I don't support him. But like what he was saying, because it did just click
That
like
nigga
that.
was
He
spitting
did
a little bit.
He did cheat on his wife several times. Had her up there looking stupid as fuck.
Crazy.
but to be like the
Crazy.
relationship guru, that's the thing that be
Yeah, I
pissing
don't
me
like
off.
that. I don't
Like,
like
don't
Don't do that.
claim that you so in something and you so professional in something, and whole time you's a bitch ass nigga.
The whole time you really speaking to other women's hearts, not your wife's.
You speaking to your side.
You're not
bitch.
trying to speak her.
You trying to
like,
turn
up.
some bitches on. Like that's what you was trying to do.
Yeah,
You was
for
trying to turn
sure.
some hoes on.
He
You
was
trying
like,
to,
I know I'm fine
oh,
as
he's
hell.
so intuitive. Oh my god, I can't wait to fuck him. Like that's really what you was hoping
He
for.
was like, I know I'm fine as hell.
The
And they're
discovery.
going to just keep coming.
Bands.
Yo,
It be the married ones.
It's like
It's always.
It's like finding a lion in the wild, and they just start charging towards you. Like, you see it, it look good, and then the shit that you get scared for your fucking life, because it's like, yo, how did we get here? I thought everything was cool. You're a predator. Like, this is insane. You're very predatory.
Right now,
Bro, I hate it. I hate everything about
I
it.
start a bitch ass nigga list.
It's too many.
Exactly. You
I
gotta
don't
just
really
start a
know
list.
that many bitch ass niggas. How many bitch ass niggas off the top of your head right now? How many you think you know? Just start a number. Right now, 2. Off the top of my head, 2 come to mind, and you don't know one, but you know the other one.
You talking about that we both know?
No, it could just be any nigga. You know the other one I'm talking about.
I say like I probably know like maybe 4,
Damn, 4?
and we know together we know 2.
Together we know 2.
Knowing of the one that y'all just talked about.
We just talked about one.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, he's gotten better.
He in rehab.
No, it's because
nigga rehab.
no, it's because he had a baby.
That nigga. Okay, yeah, I know exactly what you're
So
talking about.
I give him some credit. I'll take that 1 and make him a half because
Yeah.
he's gotten better.
He just, you know what it is? It's because he has a good co-parent. She's a great co-parent. I'll give her that. If it wasn't, yeah.
I know 2 in the possible.
2 in the possible.
Space.
Because the possible, yes. Because the possible one, I'm just like, nobody knows but the people that know
Got it.
him. So,
Got it.
and
Okay,
you know.
that
and you
changes.
know.
That
Yeah.
changes everything.
Right. It's like.
My number has gone up
like
substantially.
the facades that people be putting on is like kind of crazy.
Well,
but
then
like,
I probably know about 6. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's just like a handful.
Because you know shroom and then
And
shroom.
shoot.
I'm just saying.
And then I would have to add another one. Yep. Mm-hmm.
See, bro, like
Oh shit! Damn.
that's
That
what I'm
just
saying. The number just
keep.
keeps going up. That's why I'm like, off the top of
Damn.
your head, how many bitch ass niggas you know?
So the one that we both know, because I feel like I know.
Yeah.
Now, okay.
The pressure is getting worse.
We both know another one.
We know a lot of them collectively.
So never mind. I was about to say something like.
Okay, so I got a confession.
Okay.
I'm currently in my toxic nigga stage in life.
There's nothing wrong with
Okay,
that.
how's that going?
We all go through that.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
I heard they got the best dick. I wouldn't know
Now
nothing about
that they do.
I
No, I'm
wouldn't
talking
know
about
nothing
I'm the toxic nigga.
Oh, we all have a villain phase, and I feel like that's
Ooh,
very
and
important.
baby, the way I'm enjoying this.
Is it a villain phase or is it like a knowing your worth phase? Because
Oh
there's
no!
a difference.
Call me Maleficent.
Okay.
We love
Ursula?
a Maleficent.
Because like you know what you're doing, you just don't give a shit.
That part.
I
Got
love it.
I got it.
I love it. I feel like
Get that nigga to taste
everybody.
his own medicine.
I feel like everybody needs that though.
Absolutely.
Women more than men,
'Cause
because
of-
I am a woman, so I'm a.
But like, it's levels to my toxicity.
I say what I said.
So, like I said, of course, you know I'm honest. I'm always gonna be honest.
As you should be. That makes it even better that
To
you're
me,
honest
but-
with your shit.
But
that's
shit be
not
making
toxic
niggas
to me.
chest hurt. Like when a woman
No.
is honest, they be like, "How dare-"
No, I put it out there,
They
and
be
they be
crying.
like, "Ooh,
They
I'm
be
with
crying
this."
a little bit. Oh,
okay, but do they mean it? Because like when you actually act on it, are they surprised or?
That part is not my business.
Come on,
villain for sure. Villain.
I
for
did
sure.
what I did, and I said what I said, and I stood on business.
And you gonna stay here and accept it, or you gonna leave?
But I say I was a villain because I almost had an on-site.
Wait, okay, like on site, like I'm gonna fuck you up, I'm gonna fuck you.
No, fuck you up.
Damn.
At BlurCon this year.
Wow, at a convention is crazy.
I'm not.
And
shocked.
we were outside.
Damn.
I'm not shocked. Once you said villain and then you went to BlurCon, like everybody there, like
Them
of
anime
course.
niggas be fucking. They be fucking.
You be fucking.
They be fucking.
I feel like
I'm marrying an anime
All right,
nigga, so I
let
know,
me,
but they be
um,
fucking.
I had my first at Conbay.
What's a con bag?
What did you just say?
Y'all be
The niggas be-
They be fucking.
Okay, so are the black anime cons? Do they smell better than the ones where everybody mixed up together, or like does
It smell like
everybody
cocoa
just
butter,
not know how
or
to put
they-
deodorant on?
It depends.
I
Because
think I know
some
why.
cons are worse than others.
Mm-hmm.
But
Some people really just be there to fuck, so they just be like, all right, let me put a
But
little spritz
I
on.
was gonna say for your underarms to stink and you trying to get hoes is crazy.
Some people
But
aren't
sometimes,
aware.
sometimes you line up your roster or
Come
who
on,
you gonna link
roster.
up with prior to going. Like Like it could be somebody that's been checking you out on social media, and then they see that you going to a con.
It's always the social media.
And then they be like, "Oh, you going to such and such con too?
Okay.
All right, you trying to link up while we there? Okay."
Or they be like, "I'm gonna see you."
And then, depending on
freaky shit.
depending on how close they get, they might give you the room number if they in the same
Ooh,
hotel as the
this
con.
is some super freaky shit. Y'all fucking for real.
I feel like you don't even need to be in the same hotel to get the room number for real.
But with some of these cons, if you're looking at the schedule,
You know where the niggas be at.
some stuff be like the
Setting
18
it
and
up.
over stuff.
Setting it up.
Some stuff like, okay, so the first BlurCon I went to, they had a BDSM Dungeons and Dragons.
I like it. I've been getting into the understandings of Dungeons
Y'all
and
freaky
Dragons
as shit.
lately.
Like, hold on. Because,
like
It's
you
people-
saying that and then her going, no, I was looking that up. Hold on. What the fuck
not
y'all
the
be doing to
BDSM part.
Sometimes
just
you
the
get
Dungeons
furry-
and
You
Dragons.
ain't got to lie, friend. You ain't got to lie.
No, for real.
Sometimes you get furries there. Sometimes you get
course.
people dressed in kink. Sometimes you get people dressed in leather. It can
I'm
happen.
fucking with the leather. I told you, the leather skirt
can
that I
happen.
got in the cart.
There's some freak.
You would wear some leather too. I had my leather. I had my pleather pants
lot to
on.
be putting
I had
into.
my pleather pants on at Pod Nation.
Girl,
That was cute. You was eating that shit up, friend.
Thank you.
You was eating that shit up.
girl, I'm trying to tell
ready
you,
to
some
get
of the, if you see them at Exotica,
We do want to go to Exotica.
Yes.
it's one in December. Let me know if y'all trying to go.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Tickets
We
are
can
out
plan
now.
I be trying to take my husband to BlurCon and shit, cause one he an anime nigga, but I'm like, that's where the hoes be at. Like, we need somebody. Collective
Like
front.
them niggas was at Pride.
Yes.
Walking around in couples.
Yeah,
like we
we-
already know what you here for. You looking
I
for
feel
a
like
unicorn.
you got that motherfucking outfit on, like you trying to fuck. You feel me? Like,
But some of them know they got the body for the costume.
and they be goddamn right. I
They be
be like, come on,
bodying.
Sailor Moon.
Baby
'Cause
body
all that
for
ass.
sure.
But you gotta also understand some cons are more family friendly.
Well, which ones? I don't want to go to them.
So if I see kids, I'm gonna be like, let me chill the fuck out. But if I don't see no
I
children,
mean, BlurCon gonna have kids, but it's also still very much majority adults.
got it.
So with most of
that's
those
why they have the
cons,
18 and over.
yeah, and with most of those cons, like anime parents know where they can bring their kids to and where not, and what sections to
would
keep their
hope
kids
so.
in. So like they trying to keep their kids like in the gaming section.
Okay.
But like the parties that be popping off there and the after parties and the other midnight shenanigans, yeah.
I feel like the safest, and I mean this like lighthearted because it's not 100% true, but I feel like some of the safest places to have like these rendezvous or these one-offs are places where the people are like-minded. So these
Common
conventions
interest, yeah.
and things like that. Because imagine it's different when you meet a nigga in the club and you like, oh, let me go ahead this one night stand versus like, oh, let me go meet. I met this nigga at like a, I don't know, fucking
con.
Spy Family panel. You see what I'm saying? Like I think it's a little different there, and I feel like. I don't know, because I know sometimes anime niggas don't be washing their ass. They just be watching TV all day.
Nah,
But
if
you-
you
I
don't
think you
smell
can-
right, you don't mess with
I think
them.
you can kind of tell a difference. You can kind of gauge who they and they ass still dirty
Like,
versus somebody
okay,
who come in and they
definitely
like.
in your mama basement. Let
Yeah.
me not fuck with you.
It's some niggas who
Cause why you ain't wash up before you was out in public with these people?
Because they was like, I'm gonna fuck him up with this one.
No, you fucked my nose up.
But them anime niggas that stink, cause they look like they stink from afar.
Yeah. Okay,
like
so-
like your deodorant not strong enough. You cannot use natural. I need you to get something with aluminum in it,
men's
possibly
sport in it.
clinical.
Yes. Go to a doctor. Get that Botox under them arms.
Possibly clinical.
Cause get it, fix it, Jesus. 'Cause why
Clinical
you smell
strength
like that?
secret.
Cause why do you smell like that at a festival?
And that's not even strong enough. You need to go to the doctor.
Man. So the
Cause
whole
as a fluffy girl, I can't go out like that. I keep deodorant.
Because if
you
my
say all
ass
the
was
time,
stinking,
bro?
because if my ass was stinking, y'all would tear my ass up.
do the
But
women be stinking
since
at
you
the
a nigga,
conventions?
Like I like the dudes that keep like the little fanny pack or the backpack with the deodorant, so in case they gotta
Yeah.
re-up or like some cologne they gotta put on right quick.
right?
Like keep your shit together. It's too hot.
Do the women be stinking at the festivals, at the conventions?
Sometimes they can,
No.
but
In the cosplay fits that they don't be wearing underwear and they just let the back wind just.
I don't want
But,
nobody,
like-
I don't want nobody animated backwind. Like I don't want that Japanese backwind. I don't want that.
but I can say from BlurCon when I went, it wasn't bad.
all right, the whole gonna stink. All right.
Yeah.
Animated.
I
back
don't want no
wind.
animated backwind.
But from what I heard, they were saying the girls was ranking at DreamCon this year. I don't know.
Damn, that's what I'm saying.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
hearing.
want my first
Not the
experience to be like the
girls.
bitches stink.
Cause I saw some of the girls that I follow on there, and
I don't know if it's true.
That's the wor-
allegedly.
Nothing's
that you
worse
follow.
than when you meet somebody off the internet and they stink, or it's just like not what you think. Like I'm so thankful. I met both of y'all off the internet. You guys smell great first time I
Thank
met you.
you.
But you continue to smell good. It wasn't a facade. Like, let me wash my ass this one time, and then next time I see it,
That's why I got here later, because I had to wash my ass.
You had to wash. See, that's why
I be thinking about y'all. I be like, I'm gonna wash my ass.
I think all of us bathed this morning.
I hope so.
If you don't love me, if you don't love me at my depression ass, you can't get me at my fresh ass.
Now, see, this is where we might be on different sides of the spectrum, because I don't give a fuck how depressed you are. Depress your ass in that shower. I don't give a fuck. Wash your ass.
I'm gonna need you to get that Dove White.
Yeah, and just
like I said, I be depressed. I ain't
you
thinking
gotta
about
stick
shit.
the dry bar between your butt cheeks just to mask the smell. Whatever you got to do, but do not walk around.
My
Like
depressed ass is like whole baths.
But you see how,
but I still be wiping.
The blackness in you still don't let you stink.
I don't.
You see what I'm saying?
My aunt ain't play that. She was just
imagine
like,
you
if you gotta take a quick one, go to that sink, put some soap on that washcloth, get them underarms in that coochie.
Because imagine
That's
being
my mom called it the
sad
Wonder
and you
Woman.
stink.
My mom was like, if you go in the shower, just spin around right quick.
Because you gotta do what you gotta do.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, there you go. You cannot be walking around smelling like 10 pounds of bounce that ass when you fluffy. I'm sorry, you can't.
No.
You already
It's a bad
big.
look.
That's how I feel. Like, I'm already big. To be big and funky, because I feel like big people carry a different stench. I feel like when skinny people stink, it's savory, but when big people stink, it's like this.
It's a little
sweetness on the end of it, like the diabetes that be brewing.
No, it be sweet onions.
Because you know,
it
like
sweet onions.
You know the people with my 600-pound life. I'm pretty sure when you go up in their crib, it smells like Lil Debbie snacks and funk. That's how I be feeling.
Now you gotta put oil in the creases.
Like kimchi.
But they don't. They do. They be smelling like fermented cabbage and shit. When they be that big,
because it be fermented. Like, they don't be taking showers.
They don't be
They
showering.
be having to take. They have to wait for somebody else to bathe them on some of these.
Y'all-
So
did
like,
you ever
you
see
know,
the
it be
lady?
right under there.
The
There's
lady
way too
who
many
had the
stuff
shower
on the
outside?
stick to wash with.
Yeah, the lady.
And they don't be caring.
The
Because
lady
they be
who
in
had
the
to
house
get
by their damn
a
selves.
shower on the porch. He had to use a hose because she was too big to get in the shower.
Did you see the one where the...
Put me to sleep. If
This
I'm
is
that
crazy.
big, you need to put me
Did
to
you
sleep.
see the one where the lady had like the in-house nurse, but the in-house nurse was like older? I'm just like, you got this older lady coming in here to wipe your ass.
She got bursitis and
You
shit.
are
Your big
fucked
ass up.
You need to lose weight just for her.
I feel
Because
okay.
she got...
Since we're fluffy and we're having this conversation,
Yeah.
right? Because I feel like sometimes people feel like
No,
fluffy
I'm in my
people-
right.
They feel like fluffy people don't have the right because like what's separating y'all? The fact that my legs still work and they don't. Like, I'm active in my fluffiness. That'd be the difference. Like, there are people who are big and then there are people who are unhealthy. It's one thing to be, because I've witnessed y'all eat vegetables. That's why I can't, you feel me? Like, there are some people where you've never witnessed them have a pepper or onion. No water.
All they do is
I have an unhealthy obsession with fruit.
That's what I'm saying. But
I fucking love
some
fruit,
people have an unhealthy obsession with Taco Bell. Like, they the ones I pass judgment on. Because why do you stink like that?
That was when I was like 17.
But friend, you didn't stink like that. Like, you ain't stink friend. Like, they be... It's...
I might have had moments where I was just like...
I told you I had charcuterie boys.
Like, they pull up to the spot and when they roll their window down, the air that come out their car stink. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Grapes, onions, olives, cheese, meats.
A good charcuterie
berries.
board. But the big people be eating the board. That's like, I quit. That's why you gotta be particular. That's why I'm glad that I got fluffy friends who be like, let's go for a hike. Let's go for a walk.
Why are you like this?
Let's go. You feel me? Because
I sure will take your ass on a hike.
Because
bring your ass out
collectively in our bigness, and nobody was the one that said like, let's go for a walk. And now we all in here high blood pressure.
Even my mama be like, I need to start walking more. I'd be like,
none of the big people that I know are inactive. They just big. That be the thing that be fucking me. Everybody want patch because like, oh, you fat. I
just want people to understand that.
But like I could put a seatbelt around. Like, I'm cool. You feel me? Like, I'm good. Versus, like, I feel like when you fluffy, like when you big, you have the right to talk about other big people.
Oh, for sure.
Because it's like, I just need to get to where I am. You feel me?
We in the boat at two different ends.
Because your side of the boat is in the water.
You causing it to tip over
You
there.
feel me? Like,
Titanic.
Real shit. So it's like, get your big ass, you see what I'm saying? So when you at these conventions and shit smelling like 10 pounds of bounce that ass, you should have got your big ass in the shower first. That's how I be feeling.
I'm gonna pass out little bars of soap.
I'm gonna be spraying niggas with the deodorant that come in the spray. Lift your arms up.
I had some in my purse.
I want to get some in
my purse.
We gonna.
Oh, for sure.
We're gonna be like, hey, high fives.
We should have a hygiene station. Bring over your dusty, musty ass.
Can we wear a mask? Because the idea of smelling something,
we can get cute masks.
I'm gonna want to leave.
I'm about to say at cons you can wear masks. Some of the costumes have masks, but masking. Is
I'm
optional.
gonna wear a costume with a mask just because.
They be working overtime on them costumes. I be
They
seeing
do.
niggas glow in the dark and shit. I'm like,
I don't have
to
time.
do that.
That's because
I have
like
the attention span.
it might have been a costume that they already been working on.
Yeah.
Or they wore it at another con, and then like they was like,
They
okay,
ain't
I'm about
seen
to
enough.
fuck them up again over here.
I ain't popping.
I saw a nigga dressed as Halo one time, and it it was
shit.
making noise and shit when he walked. I was like, how the fuck?
A lot of those are done with like 3D printing though.
I be asking like, you got a degree in engineering? Like, no, I ain't even been to,
No.
I ain't even been to college. Like, nigga, what? Like,
A
how
lot
you
of
do this?
stuff. A lot of stuff you can Google. A lot of stuff is available on
Oh,
Etsy.
100%.
That's
why
why
I
got
like
all
seeing
the
it.
shit.
Some cosplayers are on IG that sell stuff and custom make stuff.
And they be black. That be the thing I like to see. They be black doing this type of shit. I live for it. The girl you put, which one? One of y'all put me onto the. It was you. They put me onto the lady. She black, but she make the oils that are named after anime.
Yes, she's
I
in
fuck with
Baltimore
her.
actually.
Yes.
Send me that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up again because I definitely got her oils in the house, so I should let you know before the end of the day. But yeah, because I met her at DreamCon.
Yes, that's where when we were in DC, you was telling us about it, and I think I followed her, but I don't remember her social
I
media.
want to dress up as Fiona, not Shrek, but Fiona and Cat instead of.
Yeah, you can do that.
I want to do that.
Who's that? You know?
You talking about the spinoff that's based upon Adventure Time?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
So she looks like the female Finn.
I like it.
Okay.
That's been my shit for a long time.
You can dress up at these cons as whatever you would like.
I'm so glad that you said that.
You can, because I almost dressed up as Steven Universe. That was one of
Yes.
because when I went to BlurCon this year, I dressed up as Miss Frizzle,
I saw that. I was just like, look at her.
and it was crazy because I did that on Saturday, and then when I went Sunday, I just had on regular clothes. I saw 3 different Miss Frizzles. One had a blue fro, one had a purple fro, and the other one had a black fro.
Ooh,
That makes sense to me.
I like it.
She was very versatile.
So it's crazy. Like people think like with cosplaying, like you have to get it down to the
Nitty gritty. Yeah.
yeah, you got to get like super detailed about who you're cosplaying as, but it's different levels because everybody has to start somewhere. That's the biggest thing, just to start and just to do it. And you can customize it as much as you want. I just seen people take characters and mix them with other characters. Like, it's one girl I saw. She mixed Sailor Moon with Moon Knight, and I said I would have never thought to put that together.
It's because I'm telling you, it's the diversity of and I can't speak for white people. Black creatives in any form, when you give them the freedom to go off, the shit that be brewing in them niggas' heads,
Girl,
They also neurodivergent.
I love it.
I saw
Majority
Storm mixed with Doctor Strange.
Oh,
When I say that was
That
a
shit's
bad
Storm.
bitch,
I want to do Storm.
it was a bad bitch, and I was like,
It's
"You
always a
doing
bad
this
bitch.
in July DMV weather?"
yeah.
I said,
I
You's
want to
a
do
bad
Storm or
bitch.
Black Widow. I just want to wear all black.
Okay, Black Widow. Okay.
Zip down at the top.
"I have Catwoman actually.
I was gonna do that for Halloween one year.
I have
Never
a
bought the
Catwoman
suit.
cosplay, and I have gloves specifically made with gold claws."
I saw that.
And
I saw that.
I went and
I like it.
got a mask. I had to update it. I was like, "Cat ears ain't doing it." I was like, "Let me."
serious at these conventions.
I like it. I'm here for it.
All right, let me find a costume before I go, cause I was like, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
wear
have the
some jeans or
funds. I will
something.
You
have
can.
the funds to do
No,
this shit.
I want to dress up.
And I have a Velma cosplay.
All right,
I have to do that too.
I
'Cause
think
I'm wearing
all
laces,
thick
so I
black
just
girls
feel like-
have one Velma somewhere.
that's cause y'all freak. I'm telling you, these convention women is free. If y'all need to find y'all somebody that's gonna suck some dick, go to one of these conventions.
Cause you're gonna have the creeps coming up there. Okay, so it's
I feel
already
like they already creepy low key.
it's already a rule at most cons
Thank God.
that based on costumes, that is not consent.
I would love. Do they have big ass signs that say that shit?
Yes, and they also announce it when you buy
That's
your
dope.
ticket.
That's dope.
That
Don't
their
be
costume,
thinking
right?
just because somebody got a little side booby out that you can go over there. And
Just
touch
because
a
they got
butt.
their ass out and it's a thong, that is not consent. Keep your hands to your motherfucking
Because that's
might have
how
to tell
some,
me twice.
that's how a lot.
Sorry.
You
That's
want to
how a
ask
lot of
them
video
first.
games are. Like
Yeah.
the women, they're just exposed.
That's why
'Cause
these niggas so
Japanese
fucked
niggas
up in the
are
head now
freaky.
anyway, because they so into these video
Japanese
games.
But it's not just
niggas
you
are
know
freaky.
it going to the women. It can also go to men,
Men
too.
too. Yeah, they be walking
I
around with
wanna touch
G-strings
them
and
niggas.
shit on with they dick tucked.
Or
Like
they
real
got their
shit.
shirts off.
I don't
Yeah.
want to touch that nigga. I'm worried about ass and titties.
But see, this right? Because sometimes we know better than a man. But it's women out here that really be objectifying the shit out of men.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Real shit.
And I hate that.
They be like, boy, that dick
like
print.
that.
I'm like, damn, bitch, breathe.
Exotica
Fuck
too.
you and he.
Exotica is
Now,
definitely a big
I'm
one.
pretty
So,
sure
yeah.
the consent
I'm
level
sure.
for that probably goes crazy.
Because I almost swung on a nigga at Exotica last year.
I can see that.
Because I was
not shocked.
with two of my homegirls. Because I never go to cons by myself.
Right.
As you
I always
should.
go to con with one other person at bare minimum.
Yeah.
And you know, I was talking to them and we was like flirting and just being girls. And a dude walked up on the back of me, like his head on my shoulder.
Like you knew that nigga.
Yeah, dick on my ass. And was about to put his hand around my waist.
Come on.
And he was like, yeah, touch her. Da 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 da. In my ear. So my homegirls are watching. Because they was like, whatever I do.
They with it. They following up.
If I move, they move just like that. And I said, who the fuck are you? And if you don't get your ass off me. Because the nigga in me was like, I'm finna swing.
Man, I'm about to smash, yo.
And I was like, but for a quick second, I was like, because it was the first night, because women are free at Exotica on Fridays.
Okay.
Right.
And then, you know, all you got to do is register. And then the rest of the weekend is what you pay your ticket for. Okay. And I was VIP. And
Hey, VIP member.
I was like, if I swing on him and I connect, not only is
You
he
might
about to
get
have
kicked out.
three, not only are 3 women about to jump on him, but because I'm causing a scene, I could get kicked out and not be able to come back. And I'm like, I spent my money, so I ain't about to do that.
My hard earned
And
coinage.
listen, and I was like, I worked too hard to get this money to pay for stuff.
Yeah.
Because adulting. And I was just like,
It's fucked up to even have to consider some shit like that. And I commend you for that. Because I just would have walked the fuck out. I just wouldn't be going back. Because what the fuck is you doing?
but
The idea of somebody feeling so like open to touch me is already a problem.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna wear a shirt that says "Do not."
and it's
touch
not
me.
like I was scantily dressed or
Because
nothing
what
like
about
that.
It
It doesn't matter.
It wouldn't even matter to a nigga. A "Don't touch me" shirt is probably all the more reason for him to be like, "What's gonna happen if I touch you?" Like,
I'ma stab you.
niggas is weird.
Because I had on like
I
a
keep a
dress
knife
with
on me for a
leggings
reason.
and boots and a belt
and he
on.
still thought that was a
Open
Just because he
intention.
hear y'all flirting.
and because it's exotic.
these
So
are
they
my
like, oh, it's
niggas.
all these
These
adult
my
performers.
niggas.
But it's,
I'm
and it's
entertainers
crazy
and
because
whatnot.
like I've never had that experience happen to me, and then like after that happened, I ended up running into some of my actual guy friends that were there, and they was like they specifically there to keep their hair on the swivel for their homegirls, so dudes don't get out of pocket. And I said the fact that I can't just go somewhere and I have to think about keeping male company around just to keep away the creeps.
Yeah. But shout out to them niggas though for being cognizant enough to be like, I know that niggas is a problem. I am a nigga. So let me make sure that my homegirls can come and have a good time. To your point, it just don't make sense to me. Like, nigga, we just here to kick it. Fuck is we doing?
Like I should be able to buy my toys and go to a panel in peace.
Real
don't be
shit.
looking at what the
Let
fuck
me
is in
buy
my bag.
rose
I'm not
plum
trying to-
real quick, and I'm gonna head back to this room and use it.
I'm
Like
not trying to use this with you.
Nigga, I really don't want to have to use this bitch at all. Like, I thought I was gonna find me a little baby daddy or something while I was down here, but here's your balding bitch ass. Like, back up.
I will buy
Nah, I
the
don't know if
biggest.
I want anybody out of Exotica. I might like let some flogging or something happen, but
I
leave
will
it
buy
at
the
that.
biggest dildo just so niggas be like, damn, you can take all that.
You better than me. 'Cause I take it on.
And you ain't got enough. That's the other part.
bitch.
That's the
Back
other
up.
part.
That's
I
my
want to
weapon.
smack somebody
My
with
weapon
it.
of choice.
I start
That
smacking
part.
niggas with it. Don't come over here.
Back
I got
up,
this
bitch.
big ass dick.
I'll pull my dick out right now.
It's a dick up.
It's a dick up, nigga. Arms up. It's a dick up, nigga. Run your pockets,
dick
bitch. I wonder if you could rob a nigga with a dildo.
Yeah.
Like you, if he don't know, you walk up behind him, put the dick to his back. Like, bitch, I swear, I put all 10 inches in.
You could probably.
He think
You
it's a
could probably
blade.
rob a nigga with a tampon.
You probably could. Nigga, I'll bleed
That's
all on this
crazy.
bitch. I swear to God.
I stick this shit up
I
your
stick
butt.
this and I end your shit right now, nigga. We'll be menstruating up this bitch on this turn. Stop
We
playing.
both gonna be.
That is
Both
crazy.
bitch.
That is crazy. Crazy as
And I be
hell.
over here like, let me try to rob a nigga with a tampon. Rose. Don't listen to us. Don't take everything we say with a grain of salt.
Please don't do that.
It's all satire.
Allegedly.
Just jokes. Just
Allegedly.
jokes.
T, it's been a joy having you here, baby. We ain't had no topics this week. We was just wild, but that's the joy of having people here who just have a good conversation. You got anything for the people?
Respect people.
Period.
Consent.
Period.
Consent is sexy.
Okay. Because, you might get swung on.
Don't want to get swung on.
Mind your business.
Period.
If you black, mind your magical black business.
Come
I was
on.
about to. I feel that.
Understand it could be on site.
Okay. I'm loving this follow up. This is like all of the nice like key points from today's episode.
Don't be a band. Nobody wants to be a band.
Don't be a band.
One more.
Be in your villain era. And if you're going to do it, don't half-ass it. Go all the way.
Go all in.
Wow.
You gotta use your
Ready to
whole
cuss a
ass.
motherfucker out tomorrow.
You could do it today.
Amen. You see how life becoming full circle? I like it.
I love it.
Oh, and support local black businesses.
Absolutely. You got anything for the people, friend?
No.
Okay. Well, this has been another episode of Jada and Evolving. Make sure that y'all drink up this weekend. And
One more thing. By the time this episode dropped, you would have had a birthday.
She gonna be it.
Liddy titty.
yeah, I would have been 31.
Happy birthday, boo.
Oh, thank you.
Love you.
I love you.
Remember that video? Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
One
to
time
you.
for the birthday, bitch.
What?
2 times for the birthday, bitch. 3 times for the birthday,
All I
bitch.
want for my birthday is
A
$50
big booty
million,
hoe.
a big booty wife, and $50 million more. That's it. I can handle everything.
I feel
else.
like that can happen.
Yeah.
And some investments.
I just
Yeah,
wanna put
that's part of the money.
Oh, okay, profitable investments.
Send
okay.
the motherfucking funds, no.
No, for real.
Yeah, this
That
has been
is.
another
And a
episode.
charcuterie board.
Yes, and get the charcuterie boards. This has been another episode. Suck your mother.